Hey guys, it is Alexis
and Lilian,
and today we thought we would talk about, since it's coming up, New Year's resolutions.
So first of all, we hope you all had really good holidays, and now we're on that state. Today is December 27th.
I have no idea. I feel like I don't even
know.
No
one ever knows what day it is in this time of year, because you're like between Christmas and New Year's, some people are working, other people are just chilling, vacation, like it's very random. But it's also the time of the year where you start reflecting on this year and then making plans for the new year, and it's the whole like, oh, I want to improve myself and like what are my goals for the next year. So we were also talking about our resolutions for the next year, and we wanted to share these with you and also give a little bit of insights and, dare I say, advice.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna talk about the New Year's resolution that changed my life.
Oh,
so stay tuned for that. But I would say my number one most superficial resolution would be no more shitty haircuts, which I have right now.
Okay, babe. Like, guys, it's not even bad.
So when it comes to New Year's resolutions, I think the classical thing that people go for is like, okay, what do you want to do in the new year? And then they come up with things like,
I'm gonna
probably
get fit.
On everyone's list, yes, like I'm gonna get fit, or things like that, or I'm gonna find love. But then do we ever really do anything or change anything to achieve them? There are things that you can do to actually change things and to actually get that improvement. So we were discussing this over breakfast, as we usually do.
Discuss all these life-changing thoughts.
A good way to go about it is to set yourself a goal. Like, for example, the goal could be get fit. The thing that you need to think about is, what are your actionable plans of getting there?
Yeah, and make it realistic.
For example, if you're taking the make new friends, how are you gonna make more friends or meet new people? You know, you need to have a plan, and that depends entirely on yourself, not on other circumstances. What are you gonna do to achieve this, and when are you gonna do it?
So I think would be a nice like first step would maybe go and buy a calendar. You can jot down like your goals and things that you want to achieve. You could put it into your calendar, like every like Saturday I'm going to paint. That's like a nice first step to just kind of organize your thoughts and get them on paper, because I feel like when you physically are writing them down, it's more real.
What I also wanted to say is that I think the most powerful resolutions are the ones that aren't about necessarily even a goal or an action, but it's about an attitude or a mindset. So the resolution for the year 2016 that I had was to put myself into uncomfortable situations. Basically getting out of the comfort zone. And by that I didn't mean something like going down a dark alley by myself at night, not that kind of uncomfortable situation.
Yeah, like safe, realistic.
For myself, I'm a bit more on the introvert side, and I overthink things a lot.
So cute.
So if I'm in a situation, for example, going to a party where I don't know anyone else, they're going on a date, like what if they don't like me, what if I don't like them, what if it gets awkward, overthinking too much. And then at the end I'm just like, I'm just not gonna put myself into that situation at all.
Yeah, just avoid
Make it easier for yourself. And then it's like, nope, I'm staying in my comfort zone, but then you never know what could happen if you left it. And that's always where the good stuff happens, right?
Yeah, or the bad stuff.
I really pushed myself to go out a lot, to meet new people, to go on a lot of awkward dates. And then ultimately one night, Alexis and I were supposed to meet up for the first time. We were talking on Tinder at a party, but then my friend ditched me and she was going with her friends, and I was like,
this could be weird.
I don't really want to go anymore. I was overthinking it. I was even Googling like going to a club by yourself and like club first date.
You always Google things when you're not certain.
I was almost gonna call it off, but then I was like, you know what, Lilian, you said put yourself into uncomfortable situations. What's the worst thing that's gonna happen? You can just leave the freaking party.
Yeah, and at least you can walk out of there feeling better about it, being like, okay, like I tried this, it didn't work out, but that's totally fine. But you can feel good with yourself.
Because that alone is an accomplishment.
Yeah.
Just having done that and having tried that. So that's what I did, and then I met her, and the rest is history. It was because of that fucking New Year's resolution, because it popped up in my head, and I'm like, I said I was gonna do this, so you know, just do it. So how you can apply this to your own life and your own 2019 or whatever year it's going to be going forward is a lot of different things. For example, maybe you've always wanted to travel or move to a different country or something, but it seems scary and you're like, I already have my comfort zone here, I have my friends here, I have my family, I have my job, maybe I don't know the language in the other one, the culture is going to be different. Sounds like a good idea, I like talking about it, but then I'm never going to do it because in the end it's kind of a risk and I don't want to do it. Well, frickin' do it, because it could be the best decision you've ever made and you're never going to know otherwise. Yeah, you could easily meet like your love, if we want to get back into that, or like you could meet your potential best friend. A lot of people are also in, for example, relationships that they're comfortable in, but maybe they are, when they're honest with themselves, not that happy in that relationship for whatever reason. So they know, okay, maybe this isn't the person for me, but they feel comfortable. Comfort, see? So that's the big dangerous thing, because you're thinking like, okay, like I'm with this person, sure, everything's like fine, you know, we have a nice place, they're nice to me, they're good to me, my whatever. Family likes them. My family likes them, I like their family, they have a good job. Yeah, so everything is the way it should be, you know, like, and then you're like, okay, maybe this is like this for everyone, and if I break up with this person, who knows if I'm gonna meet someone else, and I don't really want to be single or all of that. Yeah, now that's a really dangerous thing, I think, and I know that a lot of people are stuck in that, and I don't want to tell all of you break up with your partners. No. But evaluate any situation that you're in and just see, could change be better than what I'm actually in, and am I just too afraid? Should you just be like, you know what, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna go for the thing that I've been afraid of, whether it is moving, whether it is leaving a relationship. And I'm sure you guys can apply it to a lot of other different situations. Just to recap, make goals, actionable plans to reach them, have some attitude resolutions in there. Some of the New Year's resolutions that I personally have is that I would love to travel more and just like see different places and different cultures and what people are doing all around the world. I would also really like to learn an instrument. Another thing is be more creative, as in, I don't know, I kind of want to like start a project in some kind of way, like find a new hobby, something that is like personal to me and like my own thing. Whether it be like pottery, really getting into painting, writing like more poetry, like whatever it is, like something of my own. And the last thing would probably be getting in touch with my spiritual side again. I used to really be into like yoga and meditation and all this kind of stuff. So it would be really nice to really get back onto that train again and do it more often. I really want to play music more. I used to play in a band and we used to play a lot of shows and stuff. This was back in Canada. So I really want to find that here in Berlin again, and just, creating music, playing, it always makes me so much happier. I also want to travel and see different cultures. So we want to go to other parts of the world, like more like Southeast Asia, maybe even South America, places like that, because I feel like right now it's been pretty monotonous, mostly like the Western Western societies. I think I do want to apply that get out of the comfort zone thing again. In this case it might be about my job. Right now I'm being provided the comfort of a full-time job, but I've found that it doesn't really make me happy, because now I have more money, but now I have less time to actually be doing things. So I'm considering, while I'm still young and I don't have a dog or a family and stuff, just like breaking free of that again and just doing something completely different, like taking some months off just to travel and experience something completely different, because I always find that's what makes you feel the most alive and that's the most memorable. It's not sitting in an office and being like, now I can afford this expensive coat, yay. Oh, sorry, I have more goals. I've been getting into swimming regularly and I want to continue that. So you don't have any getting fit goals? Yeah, I do, trust me. But I didn't want to sound so like cliche. Well, it's like I'm cliche, well, it's I'm standing up for it. But we also want to get back into, we were practicing how to DJ. kind of fell off that train when we moved to Berlin because we had so much going on. But so the goal for the new year is to play an actual DJ set somewhere.
Even if it's at like some shitty little party, like, we dare, we DJ. You better dance.
And a New Year's resolution that we had, and good role model we already put in place, was to spend more time in the kitchen cooking great meals. Well, we tried that, and we spent like 3-4 hours in the kitchen the past 2 or 3 days. And it's not so much for us, because great, you have a meal, you're not even hungry anymore by the time you're done cooking all of that.
Sweat, blood, and tears get put into the food.
Then you can't even look at it anymore.
I'm like, I don't want to look at this squash at all anymore, and I don't think I ever want to eat squash at all. Ever again.
What could I have done with that time? I could have gone swimming, we could have DJ'd, we could have made a video for you guys.
Yeah.
We could have had sex, like so many things. And we just spent all that time cooking a freaking meal. I'm perfectly fine with our 3 to 4 meals that we cook on a regular basis, and 3 out of them being different pasta variations.
And sometimes Asian.
Asian.
Alright guys, so that was just some New Year's resolution and advice. For your 2019 year, we hope you liked it. And we want to know, like, what are some of your New Year's resolutions? Because maybe it will turn into one of ours as well.
Spread that inspiration, put it in the comments so that other people can get inspired as well. Maybe some advice that you guys have too. And what was your life-changing or best New Year's resolution so far?
Yeah.
And maybe even what was the worst one?
We all got some of those.
Thanks for all the love, guys. Just reflecting on our little community here on our channel. I mean, we grew from, I think, 7,000 subscribers that we had in January to almost 33,000
like
that we have now, and that's all thanks to you, and it means a lot to us. And by the way, this is still our sort of secret YouTube channel, but we're sometimes getting recognized on the street now, which is kind of weird. But we really love all the comments and like all the new subscribers and all the existing ones that we always see commenting and liking and sending fan mail and stuff. We really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much, and we wish you a wonderful start of the new year, and we will see you then with some great new content.
Yay! Thank you so much, guys, and we love you, and you make us happy and smile.
Habt einen guten Rutsch ins neue Jahr, as we say here in Germany. Good slide into the new year. See you in 2019.
See you in the next one.
Tschüss.